All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here today to give you updates about some of the things happening in your country, politically, everything in between, right? It's politically, and everything in between. I'm sure you would have seen so many of the news, flashes on social media and across TV stations about, Richard Okezue is arrested today. Peter Obi leaves PDP. The primary elections, everything is just going up and down. Delegates are the kingpins of the country. Delegates are the current presidents of the country, right? Politicians and candidates are giving money here and there to swing delegates' votes to their favor. And some people would have spent so much but got 2 votes. And somebody is slumming after the news of his loss was announced, and a lot of other crazy stuff happening within the country. Now, what does all of this mean for us as a nation? I need you to, for a moment, take a deep breath and think. Just think about the possible outcome of what exactly this means for us as a people, right? Now, come with me. I have one question, right? And this question, I don't know, for some reason, it just sort of bugs my mind. A sitting senator is, about to be arrested in his home in Abuja, this very center of the Federal Capital Territory. And for the length of time the EFCC was present in his house trying to gain entrance, he was inside doing video. Like, I'm really trying to understand the logic behind him not immediately opening the door for EFCC, because the EFCC is supposed to be there to serve the good of the nation, and you are a sitting senator, but they had to break into your house through the roof to get you. That sort of says something to me. And if you are thinking the way I'm thinking, that means even you have something to hide. Because Obi Kubana some months ago was invited by the same anti-graft agency, and he went, right, willingly to be questioned. Chief Priest was invited by the same anti-graft agency, and he went. Conversation went on. We don't know what the details were, but they were released. These guys were released, and several other people, private individuals, have been invited by these guys, and they went, had conversations of which we don't know what the details were, and they were released. We know that they went, and we know that they probably stayed there for a couple of days and came out. But how come a sitting senator will be invited, or EFCC shows up in your house and you refuse to open the door? What exactly was he trying to communicate to us, the nation? Why was he scared? Why was he praying? He had to do videos informing the nation through the social media that they banned a couple of months ago. It was on Twitter, it was on Instagram, of him praying to the God that he has probably neglected where relating to his people is concerned. Guys, this should just communicate one thing to us, right? A whole lot is happening within this nation, and we need to wake up. Even within PDP, presidential candidates are now scared. Peter Obi is leaving the party. Why would the Peter Obi leave? The Peter Obi that up until now have sort of proven, based on precedents, to be one of the strongest contenders under PDP, woke up sometime this week and left the party, resigned from the party. Why would he have resigned from the party? I'm sure someone watching this right now will be thinking, yeah, he was tired and left. Nobody just gets tired like that. There would have been faint reasons why he left. Why he might not come out to say this is what I think. I'm sure Peter Obi would have seen that there are a whole lot more existing principalities within PDP running for the same presidential position that would have made him resign. And I'm sure he would have seen so many things that naturally he is not willing to compromise within the party that made him leave. The primary elections, I'm sure by the time you're seeing this video, PDP might have done their presidential primaries and the flag bearer would have emerged. But I'm just trying to tell you that the delegates that have come from your locality would have collected about $30,000 or maybe 40. Yes, you heard that right. About $30,000 or $40,000 to choose who will represent the party in the next general elections. You see, if this doesn't bother you, I know some of you are trying to run away from the country, but at least majority of us will still be here while that election holds, right? I just need to bring it to your knowledge today that there is absolutely no way we will produce a credible government if delegates, individual delegates, by the way, there will be about 100 from the 36 states of the Federation or even more, if each delegate is paid $40,000 to choose who the flag bearer will be. What I have come here to just tell you today is that the whole lot is happening. While you have gotten your PVC, I don't know if you have, but while you have gotten your PVC, you need to know that there is a whole lot more work to be done. I saw a post recently where in the north and some other rural areas of this nation, on the day of election, elderly people will troop out to come vote, but young people will sit in their houses tweeting, while some others will be on the street playing football. Get your PVC, but a whole lot more work needs to be done. The resilience, the strength to come out that day, regardless of what happens at the polling unit, is now rested on you. That responsibility will now be on you, particularly you, the young person watching this video, to know that the next person who will preside over this nation is your responsibility to choose. By the way, a lot of people are turning 30 this year. For like since January, I've been seeing too many happy 30th, happy 30th. If it has not crossed your mind, let me remind you now that by the time the next person you vote into power is done with his government, if you turned 30 this year, you will be 38. Do with this information whatever you may, but if you are young in this nation, you should know that the next 8 years of your life is dependent on who we choose as the next president. So wake up quickly, right? Wake up quickly and get involved in this next election.